Hello, everyone, and welcome to AdventureKyles plays Pokemon Glazed. This is episode 2, or Ivysaur, for those of you who are just joining for the first time. So I have this on pause right now because I was trying to get the sound off. I had a real heck of a time, actually, getting this to start up again without it just constantly playing notes, even when I was kind of tabbed out of it. When you pause the emulation, it will repeat like a half second of sound, and it's very interesting why it does that. I'm not quite sure. So let me just pull up the stream here on my phone so that I can see people trying to chat at me, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. So let's unpause. Okay, so just a recap. Last time we had a whole bunch of I would say bizarre kind of storyline plot points that kind of were all over the place. I fell into another universe for a few moments, and that was unusual in and of itself, because this is a multiverse apparently that we're living in, and it's a provable one because I literally was in one, if I can trust that guy. And then, oh hey, there's a guy over there. As well as running into a random Pikachu with the scarf. Don't know what that's about. And we met the Team Rocket of this universe, of this game. They were called Team something. Don't remember. And we ran into the inventor from Chocotown. And we're gonna go ahead and just kind of go through this disgusting, horrible milkshake swamp. My least favorite part in every single Pokemon game is the forest that they always make you go through at the beginning. And I get it, they're trying to keep things very kind of linear because they don't want you to just kind of run off in all a bunch of random directions and get discouraged when you first start. They want to give you kind of like, this is the way to go sense. So we're gonna go ahead and start, you know, hunting for Pokemans. I'm gonna ignore those for a second. I just want to get my bearings here. Is that something I can collect? Do I run into Pokemon if I'm in the water? I will say, ooh, hey, graphical glitch there. I think I know how you can fix that, and that's just basically like a layering of sprites and whatnot. Oh yeah, along the shoreline too, I noticed something. Anyway, I pick out stuff like that all the time. Yeah, you can see it a little more clearly when I walk side to side. What is that? Oh, turtle was poisoned by Ivy. Okay. Well, we have to go back now. Great. I found another way to yet again delay actually playing the game, because if I don't do this, I'm probably gonna faint. I'm almost certainly going to faint. Oh, this is fantastic. My first time losing might be because I literally just couldn't walk fast enough. Alright, nobody cares about your line.
Oh man, nobody ever wants to talk to me. They just want me to do the stuff. Alright, here you go, bye.
Alright, so, we're gonna go through the forest there, see what's on the other side. I'm really looking forward to just being able to kind of sandbox this a little bit, and just seeing, let me get my phone's really low in brightness. Let me fix that, just so I can see the chat. Okay, I'm really curious to see what this game is going to be like when they kind of set you free. So I just kind of have to slug my way through this. And our first Poke Battle of the... what is that? Croagunk. Oh god, that's a terrible name. Terrible name for a terrible swamp. I don't want to catch this one. I just don't. But, you know, ooh, I may not have a choice. Okay. I may be in some trouble here. Oh, okay, well that's not too bad, right? So, poison Pokemon are dangerous to my poor sweet turtle. I feel like I want to catch this guy, just because I want to catch everything. Okay, so, everybody has a different method, and I think I talked about this in another episode, maybe not actually a Pokemon episode. Oh, now we are in trouble. I have to catch this guy, because there's no way I'm going to make it back in time now. Alright, so let's just go ahead and hope. So everybody has a different method that they had, like, when they played Pokemon on the... nice. Caught my first Pokemon. they had different methods on how they would catch Pokemon, like 100%, you know, no fail rate kind of thing. There was this one method I remember that people were passing around for a little while that basically would just make your Game Boy reset. And I fell for it one time. You know, everybody does, right? Because they're like, hey, you know, did you know if you pushed all the buttons on it at the same time? I think it was something like that. Like you press A, B, start, and select at the same time, it would reset your game. But people were saying that that's how you catch the Pokemon. So anyway, let's see. So it rarely fights fairly. True that. It's got like a poison thing. That's not fair. But that is strictly to ensure survival. It is popular as a mascot? That's not my mascot. I'm sorry. Toxic mouth Pokemon. Do we want to give it a nickname? I'd say so. Oh, this music. It's so lovely. I will probably get sick of it very soon. I don't know. I know that I was saying that I was going to try and name these things according to... oh, no, I don't know how to spell, apparently. According to what they are supposed to be. I want to say that this is a poison frog, so I'm just gonna go with that. Nope, that's... I gotta get these controls down. I keep pushing the wrong buttons. Oh, and I'm not doing the caps right. You know, sometimes life's just tough, and you're just not pushing the right buttons, and things aren't going the way that you want them to go. Alright, so Poison Frog. You know, we got Turtle, and we got Poison Frog. And very soon I'm just gonna have Poison Frog, because Turtle's not gonna make it. He's about to pass out right now. So every time that the screen bugs out like that, they take 1 HP of damage. And so that's why I was so worried about it when I got poisoned the first time, is because I don't have a lot of HP right now. So I can't go very far without having the Pokemon pass out. So I got a backup guy in case things go horribly, horribly wrong. Alright. We ran into another trainer as well. Was his name... His name was Blake, I believe it was. And he was like the cool guy, you know. There's always one. I think he was in the... He said he was in the Elite Four, which, you know, they always hint at the beginning of every game. So far, this game has been very formulaic, very true to the Pokemon formula. Is that... Okay, so no poison on that. Looking for secret items. Again, I will always try to keep this to a minimum, but I also do want to find secret items. When you're exploring the Milkshake Swamp, make sure not to step in poison ivy. Oh, thanks for the tip now, after I've already encountered it. It could be seriously hampering in your journey. Thank you. Very, very good, helpful information. A little bit too late. Oh, I've already got one of these. I don't need this. Alright. Let's just go ahead and knock this guy out real quick, because we do need to start building up some XP. Or just die, you know? That's very possible. I'm not I'm a little bit worried about these low-level fights, because if he keeps using that, yeah, I'm going to be in serious trouble. We may have to rely on Poison Frog to get us through this swamp. So right now my goal is to not... have a feint, like a full-on whiteout, as they put it. I have to turn down my volume, it's too loud for me to think. I don't want to... I want to do like a no-fail on this if possible, like just, you know, making it through the game with as little setbacks as possible. So we're gonna go for 0 deaths, as it were, at first, but oh God, do I want to use a potion already? No. Alright, this sucks. I really hate having to go back. Oh, okay, so I forgot I can run. I have shoes. I got those running shoes. Turtle, you fainted again. Oh, Turtle going and fainting on me. There's gonna be no rhyme or reason to the accents. It's just gonna be however it comes. Just take it as it comes and enjoy. Enjoy the ride. Check the chat real quick. Okay. So, we're all set again for like the 50th time. I feel like it's a really bad idea to start off with a poison swamp. This is like 2 of the worst combinations, right? You've got... Because now I don't even want to go through the grass. Like, I'm going to try and avoid as much of it as possible. Okay. Oh, item. Nice. Oh, great, a Pokeball. So now I'm back to 10. of those things. I just don't want to deal with having to constantly go back and forth, back and forth. Like, I'm by no means am I a speedrunner, but this is going to slow things down even more. Oh, hey, I know that one. That one is from Ruby version. Shroomish. He's just mushroom. Just mushroom. It's just a mushroom. I feel like if I hit him again, he's going to go down, so I'm just going to try and throw a Pokeball at him and hope for the best. I will probably throw, or attach an XP share to him. Let's see. I don't think Turtle's having a very good time in the swamp. No, Turtle is not having a good time in the swamp. He's been hospitalized twice already. Or was it 3 times? I don't know. Basically, every time that we run into those frog things, he has to go back to the hospital. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I was going to say I'm going to give an XP share to this guy because I want to level him up a little bit. I think, if I remember right, Shroomish becomes a cool Pokemon, like a good one. And I think it'd just be kind of fun to have a Pokemon just mushroom. Alright, so, of course I'm going to give him a nickname. Alright, so we want to call him just, let's call him Mushi. Let's go with Mushi. Mushi the mushroom. As I said, the names are going to get a little bit... Oh, well, now it's just Mushi, like Yoshi, but Mushi. Okay, the names are going to get a little more silly as we keep going further and further in. Because the one thing I don't want to do is have the names all be really, really boring. So, like, for funny things, like just throwing a turtle out in the field, to me, just the concept of that is pretty funny. You know, but other names, you know, we'll play it by ear. It still has to be, like, you know, basically what it is. So if I caught, like, a bird, I'd be like Birdie, or Birdman, or something like that. Okay. Caterpie. Now, that is a classic Pokemon. So I guess I should talk about a little bit of what I know of the Pokemon universe, and you'd be surprised at how shockingly little it is. I will not change my Pokemons. I will fight that Weedle. I'll fight him on the shores and on the beaches and in the swamps, the milkshake swamps, which it hasn't lived up to its name yet. Ooh, crit. Nice. Excellent. Alright, we made it through there without being poisoned. Good for you, Turtle. Surviving your first real battle. Wait, I had a real battle with somebody, right? Earlier? I think I did. Oh, is that a little tree I can cut down? I don't have the cut move, though. Yeah, okay. Oh, fantastic. I'm rewarded for my curiosity with fighting whatever the heck that is. Venipede. Oh, it's like a millipede? Ew. Oh, gosh. Okay, so, I didn't know that I had an aversion to millipedes until I found one in my house. I think it was just the wrong combination of things. Like, it was me discovering, number one, that millipedes existed in the region that I live in, finding it in my house, telling me that they can get in my house somehow, and then also seeing it kind of, like, going around on the tile floor. It just kind of moved in a really gross, disgusting way, and so, like, I'm just gonna have that burned in my brain, I think, for a while. Maybe not forever, but for a while. This is all kind of recent, so that's why I'm thinking about it. But, they kind of gross me out. We're gonna catch it, because we're gonna catch everything that we never have had before. I'm a collector. We're gonna collect these things. Excellent. I think almost all the Pokemon I've caught so far are female. Girl power. Alright, let's see. Discovers what is going on around it by using the feelers on its head and tail. Oh, it does have feelers, okay. It is brutally aggressive. Okay, I'm gonna call it, well, it's brutally aggressive, so I'll call it, Brutipede. Is that, can I do that? Can I fit that? Yes, I can. Brutipede. Alright. We'll go with that. Because he's brutal. I wanna keep him for a while, because he looked kind of neat. Although, again, makes me think of millipedes and gross, but, you know, we'll give him a chance. Maybe he can turn my opinion around. I see the possibility of fighting 2 trainers at once there, and I don't like that. Is this guy good or bad? Some trainers will rematch you if you talk to them. Battling trainers over and over again can help training go by much faster. Thanks. Okay, so I think I'm getting the mechanic of this swamp here. I can either choose to go over this poison ivy and then I guess poison at least one of my Pokemon, maybe more. I hope not both, because that would be really awful. And then make progress faster, but at the same time, I'm poisoned. So I'm going to try not to do that, because I want to go to the hospital as little as possible. That's a pro-life tip. Have you seen those giant millipedes, though? They look really cool. Giant millipedes. Let me Google that real quick. Give me 1 second. I just want to see this. Giant millipede. Oh, you know what? Maybe I was thinking of centipedes, because that's not what I saw. Millipede, that looks pretty cool. Oh, that is kind of neat in a weird, grotesque, horrifying way. That is giant isopod. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no, no thank you. That looks like it's probably poisonous too. I don't know how the poisonous stuff goes with those guys, because I've been told that one type is and another type isn't. And I'd rather not find out. You know, I'm sure it's one of those the more you know things, but don't want to know. Let's see. So do I go with the guy on the left or the right? The guy on the left looks like he's outfitted for the field and probably has more experience, so we're going to go beat up the less experienced... Oh! Okay, I got no choice. Swamps are home to tons of bugs! Is that true? I know, I'm pretty sure it is. Come on, let's battle! Alright, so we're gonna fight 2 people. That's great. I'm glad that I have 4 Pokemon. Although 2 of them I think are in critical condition. Or at least, you know, slightly brutalized. Alright, Poison Frog and Turtle. Let's go. Yeah, we need to beat up that guy first, because I want to minimize any potential, what do you call it, oh. Does he hit both, or just one? My accuracy is down. No, we're good. Okay, so there's some moves that hit both bad guys, or both Pokemon on the opposing team, and I don't know, yeah, like that one right there. I'm not sure which ones do which, but I want to prevent this guy from being able to poison me. Ooh, hey, that was good. I like that sound. Alright. And then hopefully we can just overpower the Caterpie pretty quick. I'm not expecting any trouble. Right now we're playing with kind of kid gloves on because they don't give you like the hardest opponents. I'm really hoping that this game actually is challenging. And that I get a few pleasant surprises out of this, like the difficulty curve goes up a bit. Level 9. I learned a thing. Oh, cool. That's actually going to be really helpful. I don't know how good it is against bug Pokemons, but we can try. It's a grass move. Yeah, give it a try. Why not? Try that. It worked well on me. Maybe it'll work well on the Caterpie as well. Alright, that was, you know, not great, but it's better than kick in the nuts, I guess. Let's try the other move. I don't think I'm gonna have any luck poisoning him. Oh, I got my accuracy down, that's right. Oh, he didn't get any debuff. Alright. So, I was going to talk about what I know about Pokemon in general, and I would say that while I was an early adopter of Pokemon, I don't even know if that's really fair to say. I was alive when it came out, and I was a little kid at just the right age, and so, you know, it was really aimed at me. Me and my friends and family and all that stuff, right? Anyone that was between the ages of like 6 and 12, probably. And I watched the first, I guess, season of Pokemon. I think that was back when they had something like 30-something episodes. Oh, I can tackle my own guy? Oh, that's new. Why would I want to do that? Why would it let me do that? Oh man, I may have to try that at some point just to see if it'll let me knock out my own guys and get some XP from it. That'd be hilarious if I could just, like, knock out my own Pokemon and then just, like, farm XP somehow that way. That'd be interesting. I'm noticing that there's some issues with this game. Most of them have just been graphical, but that's the first where it's actually potentially a problem. I don't know if that's just a feature from all games. I don't remember being able to do that in Ruby, for example. Oh, he had an extra. Okay. Well, we can beat this guy pretty quick, I think. Just don't let him use that harden move a ton, and then hopefully Great, he's gonna do that all the time. Because I wanna try and poison him. If I can do that, then it's no big deal. Nope, no luck there. So I remember watching the first season of Pokemon. It was like 30-something episodes, if I remember right. Or it was a lot. I remember that they had to really like recycle a lot of like animation and stuff like that when they were making the show. And so what they would do to make things easier is they'd have a lot of swooshy backgrounds. So like if a Pokemon was doing like a big attack or something like that, you wouldn't necessarily see like the setting that they were in, like the forest or whatever. You just see like this cool background that was really highlighting the Pokemon's move. Probably a cost-saving measure, in retrospect, but it just looked really cool when you're a little kid. Because everybody likes to imagine that like everything they do that's cool has like that awesome background to it. Everybody wants a swooshy background. Alright. Ugh, all this mud too! And who was this dude? I'm just novice. Okay, alright. Cool Dud got $104. So I just mugged those people for $104. Although, let's be fair, they did start it, and I think that's going to be a common theme, is that they always started it. I'm not to blame. Oh, another guy. God. How am I doing on HP here? Oh, we're doing fine. Just fine. Okay. It's such a pain wading through this mud. Are you sure? This is called the MILKSHAKE Swamp. This was quite a surprise to me that they called the swamp that, because it's just such a gross idea to me. Okay, so it sounds like, oh yeah, it's gonna be made out of milkshake and stuff like that. That's gotta be great, right? But you gotta think about it in like long term, right? So, day one, it might be pretty cool. Okay, so poison or grass move, not a good idea on that guy. It might be great on day one, right? But by day two, the milkshakes have gotta be getting a little bit gross, right? And not even to say like, months and months and years, and hundreds of years, right? It's gotta be just disgusting after a while. I don't know what would, how you would, I'm gonna lose this fight with this guy. If he's got more than one Pokemon, I might actually be in trouble. Let's heal up. I really don't wanna, oh gosh. Yeah, we might be able to make it through this. I'm gonna hope that I can take out this guy. But if he keeps doing that defense curl, I'm toast. But yeah, the idea of a milkshake swamp is not very appealing to me, because it sounds great like on opening day, but after that you just don't want it, because people have been stepping in it and it's getting all curdled and gross. But anyway, back to the Pokemon, I guess, show and all that other stuff. The stuff that I grew up with it. With the show, I remember that like it was such a big thing for us. Like every time that every week there was a new episode, and we were all like, every kid on the street would like get together and we'd watch like the new episode, and we'd be like going like, yeah, Ash caught a new Pokemon and stuff like that. I remember like we were so into it. We had like stuffed animals. We had, of course, the cards, which I'll get into that in a minute. But we had all this stuff. I remember one of the things I loved the most was they had this what was it? I think Lunchables did this promotional campaign where every Lunchables box had, what do you call it? These little cardboard cutouts that you can pop out from the Lunchables, and you would collect all 150 Pokemon that way. And I remember that those actually were traded quite a bit at my school. People really liked those. I think they were like little pogs, like they were little circles or maybe squares, I don't know. But, you know, they basically was just a simple picture, and then it had like the number on it, you know, for what Pokemon it was. But people were always collecting those in addition to all the Pokemon cards. So, like, it's one of those things that people don't talk about as much because it wasn't as big of a thing as, obviously, the cards themselves. But I remember that. That was a big thing for me. And, like, getting Lunchables was such, like, a rare thing when I was a kid, because that was kind of like, you know, you had... It was expensive to get those things on a frequent basis. You know? Why do that when you can spend, you know, $1 or something on like a sandwich, you know, for brown bag lunches? I'm not changing Pokemon. I'm fighting a trainer, I just realized. This is one of those games where I can actually kind of play this kind of in the background while I'm just talking. Just realized that. That's terrifying in a way. Let's see if maybe that helps kind of take back some of the HP I'm losing. Ooh, that was super helpful. Okay, great. I like that strategy. I might be able to actually keep this guy through the whole swamp if I can keep that up. Yeah, it's only 3 HP every time, but I'm gonna get some more back. So yeah, you have the little, like, punch cards. There were also, you know those gachapon machines? They're the coin-operated machines where you put a coin and you turn the crank, and out like a little toy comes, right? And it was always random. They had these bouncy balls, and for like I think 50 cents, you could get one of those bouncy balls, and it would have a different Pokemon in it. And so I don't know how many different ones they had. It was probably not all 150 because that just doesn't make sense to me. But I know that it had at least like Pikachu and all the starter Pokemon, that sort of thing. I don't think it's gonna work too well on this guy, but I'll try it. So it was one of those things, like, everybody was collecting those. And if you were, like, super cool, they had, like, I think, they had, what was it, oh, gosh. I'm trying to think of the company, which is fast food place. It was either Burger King or McDonald's. They did this, toy campaign, I guess. Is advertising, right? They had these gold-plated Pokemon tablets. They were like little, like almost like cards, but smaller and a little bit thicker than playing cards, or the Pokemon cards themselves. And they would fit in these plastic Pokeballs. And I'm gonna try and just nail this guy before I die, and hope that I survive this round. I think he's out of Pokemon, but so like if you were really lucky, they had all these like little Pokeballs like in plastic, and sometimes they would have like little keychains in them and that sort of thing. But like 100 or 1,000 or I don't know how many had like a little gold-plated Charizard in it, and so like you would always go to like I think it was Burger King. Now that I think about it. Because we had to walk there, and the closest place that we had that we could walk to was Burger King. Alright, so Turtle just passed out. We're going on without Turtle, though. We got Poison Frog, we got Mushi the mushroom, and this looks dangerous. Who are all these people? Uh-oh. Oh, wait, are these, who are these people? Oh, there's Blake, okay.
Ah, cool dude, you came at just the right time. As I suspected, another grunt snuck back while our backs were turned.
I thought they were leaving. Why would one guy come back?
Look up there by that tablet.
Okay.
He seems very suspicious. He must be up to no good.
Of course he's up to no good. He's team, whatever team they are. I really hope that they never tell me the team name again so that I don't remember it. Let's see. Do you want to be a member of the Elite Four? What? Oh, do you want to not be? Do you want to see a member of the Elite Four in action? Cool, dud. Come with me then. Inventor, it's best you stay here where it's safe. I'll just take this 12-year-old with me where it's not safe. It's great logic. Great logic.
I thought I ran you scum off with your tail between your legs.
It's like stilted writing, or I'm still having trouble reading today. Grunt, foo foo foo, I snuck back here to get the information I was employed to find. They will welcome me back at the headquarters like a hero. I have no time to play games with the Pokemon League now. So long, idiots. Oh, he did a leap. Did you see that? That was... Somebody had to actually animate that, like a little leap action. This tablet. Oh, Adventure guy came up here too.
Are you alright? Oh, are you two alright? You scared off that grunt good and proper, it seems.
It's devolving. The accents are just getting worse and worse and worse.
Wow, amazing. I'm done here for now. It's getting nasty.
The swamp, the situation, what's getting nasty exactly.
Thank you, Blake and Cool Dud, for assisting me. Please take this.
Take a Pokécom. Okay. Cool Dud put the Pokécom in the key items pocket. Okay. What is a Pokécom?
That Pokécom is a device of my own invention. I'm definitely not using you for a free advertising campaign. It translates Pokemon speech into human speech and vice versa.
Oh, fantastic. Now I can look forward to having to do voices of Pokemon. Oh, great. Okay, great. Oh, no. Alright. Hopefully it will help on your journey. Note, text translated with a Pokécom will be displayed with this color text. Great, just in case you weren't sure. Alright.
I'll be going home, now. I'll be much happier there, where I can work in peace. See you around, Cool Dud.
Look, you wanted to be here, dude. I don't know what your problem is. You get here, and then you immediately want to leave because things are, quote, getting nasty? That's your problem, not mine. Alright. I love this. I love this dialogue. It's so great.
These ruins are amazing. Why are they here?
They're ancient ruins. Somebody lived here a long time ago. It looks like it was some sort of temple. I don't know. Where am I now? What just happened? Here we go again. Let's see.
What just happened? Did I slip through the universe again?
I guess I did. I don't know what slipping through the universe means exactly, but here we are.
Oh, I thought I heard a commotion. Do you remember me?
No.
My name is Luke. Luke. I was the one who brought you back to your room last time, as I predicted. You managed to slip through again.
Okay. So, is this just like a forever thing now? I have a lifetime of slipping between universes to look forward to?
I'm kind of in a rush, so I'll have to hold off explaining again. Because the writer couldn't figure out how to, proceed the storyline without giving away too much detail first. Which makes you wonder if it's a really shallow plot. We'll see. Let's see, would you mind helping me? I'm looking for a mudkip that's wandered off. It's somewhere around here, but I can't find it anywhere. I'd appreciate it if you can look around for me. If you find it, I'll explain what's happening as best I can.
Okay, great. So he just stands there. He's not actually going to help. Oh, okay.
I completely forgot. Let me heal your Pokemon for you.
Thank you. That was the quietest healing sound effect ever.
Thank you for your help, Cool Dud. Even though you haven't helped yet, do you notice that that symbol above your head on that pedestal is like a pagan satanic pentagram? Don't worry about it. Don't even question it for a second.
This looks like a duplicate of where I just was. Is this the same place, basically? I swear that this looks... Oh, boy. I wonder where that Mudkip is. It's funny, because I almost put one of these little guys in the thumbnail, just by chance. I was looking for, like, a Pokemon in a Pokeball. I want to see how long I can keep that going, like, having Pokemon stuck in their Pokeballs as, like, an image. And it was going to be him originally, but I forgot what I put actually instead. It probably wasn't as good. Okay. Oh, I think it was Turtle. I tried to put Turtle in the Pokeball this time. And by that, I mean I shamelessly borrowed artwork from somebody. But it's okay, I'm not making money, so I'm not profiting off of you. I'm helping you reach a wider audience. That's what I'm doing. If I ever start making money, I'm gonna have to actually start really being on top of that stuff, because it's not fair. I know it's not fair to take artwork that isn't yours and use it. But, you know, transformative work and fair use and all that, I'm hoping covers me for now, until I have to actually start worrying about things. Alright, so he just ran away. Great. I knew it wasn't gonna be that easy. Alright. I guess we're gonna... Look, he was going up, and... Yeah, okay, there he is. I just let him pass me. Okay. Mudkip just appeared into the mud! Boy, it's like he was supposed to live here or something. How come I haven't seen more of these guys, I guess? Well, let's be fair, I haven't been in this swamp for very long. I found a max ether? I don't know how to pronounce that. That's actually one of those things I never got around to figuring out how to pronounce properly. Is it over this way? What's the point of this? What is this? Why is this there? Okay. This game is always trying to make me think, is it around here, or... Oh, there he is. Oh, I got you. The Mudkip attacked! I guess he just got tired of, like, running around. Alright. Oh, he's adorable looking. Can I catch him? I hope I do. I feel like I should do a save state. You know what? Okay, so here's what I'm definitely not gonna do. I just decided it right now. I'm not gonna do that stupid thing where it's like, you know, if something doesn't go well, I just keep reloading and reloading and reloading until I get the result I want. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. We're just leaving it up to chance. We're rolling the dice one time. The cards have been shuffled and we're drawing. We ain't looking at the deck. We're not gonna keep drawing until we get the right card. Alright. So, let's go ahead and fight this guy. I think that might be too much damage. I'm a little worried about that, but let's try it. If it's too much, then, hey, you know, we tried. And he helped by lowering the attack. I don't know if that actually is the right stat, but... Oh, good. Okay, so I think I can do one more, and then hopefully I'll be able to throw a Pokeball at him and catch him. So, I guess I should note that whenever I throw a Pokeball, I frantically press the A button, or the equivalent of it, because that was the thing when I was a kid that, like, that really caught on, was rapidly pressing the A button over and over and over again, because somehow that makes things better. Somehow when you're catching, I don't know, we had this idea that, like, you know, if you pushed it the right number of times while it was flying over to the Pokemon, like in mid-animation, that it would, like, influence the catch rate. Somebody can run the stats on us while we're playing this game and tell me if anything is any different, but I seriously doubt it. I always wondered, you know, like, how complex this game really is, because you know, it's a complicated thing to add in that kind of coding into a game, you know? Okay, so we caught it, and let's see. On land, it can powerfully lift large boulders by planting its 4 feet and heaving. It sleeps by burying itself in soil at the water's edge. Oh, fantastic. It sounds like such a hygienic Pokemon. Yeah, I'm gonna call him, Tiktaalik. I think that's the right spelling of it, I'm not sure. Tiktaalik is, the first land animal, and it was kind of like this weird mud thing that had, like, it was, like, mostly fish, but it also had legs. So, yeah, that's where I'm going with this, basically. Tiktaalik.
Cool, Dad. Excellent work. The portal to your universe is working again. It just needed the sacrifice of a mud Pokemon. Good job. But you have to hurry before it shuts again. Don't worry about the weird chanting in the background and, you know, the sky turning to blood and all that sort of stuff. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Don't worry. I'm sorry, but there's no time to explain all that. Get to the portal.
So that's a portal. Okay, great. And now I'm back in the Milkshake Swamp, where nobody has noticed that I disappeared. These guys are so hard at work. These columns are in proportion with the golden ratio. Are they? I really don't think so. What is it, 3 to 3.5 or something like that? Even 1,000 years ago, math was important. It's such a that's such a profound thing to say. 1,000 years ago, math was important, guys. Yes, of course it was. It was important forever, basically, even before math was a concept. You know, people were using it. They just didn't know they were. Bizarre symbols are carved along the base of these columns. I'm trying to decipher them, but I'm having no luck whatsoever. Google Translate isn't helping me. Gosh, that's gotta be the worst thing for like somebody who spent their whole life translating like very common languages that they could you know, that a lot of people spoke. Like let's just take as examples someone that is a years and years ago, their whole job was just translating Spanish to English for somebody, right? Nowadays, with technology the way that it is like you don't even need to hire somebody like that. You can literally get a real-time playback of somebody speaking Spanish and turning it into English, like just by holding your phone out to them. It's crazy how fast things have changed in just like the last 10 years, really. These columns weigh nearly 5 tons. That's 10,000 pounds for all you people that don't know what tons are. I wonder how ancient peoples managed to move them here. Probably by utilizing leverage, or perhaps having a lot of people help pulling on ropes and stuff like that. I don't know. Okay. Is this the right way to go? I actually don't remember which way I approached from. I think I came from over here. This looks like... Oh yeah, okay, so there's that evil poison ivy that I didn't want to cross before. So I could have just gone straight here. Oh, alright, well, that's okay. I think it turned out better. I think we got all healed up, so everything's all good now. Just gonna cross over here without... Oh my gosh, wow, he's got a long range. Okay. My Pokemon is unstoppable. Now, is that plural or singular? Because if it's singular, that's fine. But if it's in the plural, then you screwed up, my good sir, and you're speaking. Let's see. Bugcatcher Randall. Oh, is that his name? Randall? Sorry to anybody who's named Randall. It's just kind of a fun word name to say. Randall. He would like to battle. Bugcatcher Randall sent out that thing, Kakuna. You gotta admire the naming brilliance that was put into the first generation of Pokemon. Okay, so yeah, I think it's just a tackling thing. I think we're just gonna tackle. Defense Rose. I think that's the only move he's got. This is the one thing I don't understand about. It's just like literally just a bundle of XP. That's literally what these Pokemon are. Kakuna, Metapod, any of the other ones that are basically those cocoon type things. They literally only know the move Harden, or maybe that's just the only move that they choose to use. So there's no point in really battling them. All they do is just drag out the fight. You gotta give them some sort of attack, otherwise there's no reason to fight them. Let's see. I like how he says his Pokemon is unstoppable and it can't even attack. Absolutely, that is such a better observation than I was making. You found a good way to summarize what I was thinking. Excellent. I got $64. That's what you get for wasting my time. I should work out an hourly rate on that and start charging people for battles. I wonder a lot about, like, whenever I play these kinds of games, like, the economy of, like, what it would be like to live in a world where animals basically have all these superpowers, more or less. I'm running from this fight. I don't want to get poisoned. We're too far in, and it would suck to get poisoned. Okay. Yeah, it's just like, you know, the cost of just doing very basic things. Like, what about water? You know, do the Pokemon create water, or do they have to, like, store a whole bunch of it? I don't know how that works. Because if they're able to just create fresh water or salt water or whatever, then, like, you have literally an unlimited supply. You've turned water into a renewable resource beyond just like a filtering kind of capacity. You can literally just make matter, which means you can make hydrogen fuel and all that stuff, right? So there's questions that arise from a universe that is a little bit wonky on the physics, you might say. All right. I'm searching for an ancient artifact that might have belonged to the people who lived in this swamp long ago. Great. Is that all you got for me? What if I talk to him again? I'm searching for an ancient artifact that might have belonged to the people that lived in this swamp long ago. Great. I love the classic NPCs. There's, what was it? It was a long time ago. I think it was like a Saturday morning breakfast cereal. And if you don't know what that is, it's like an online comic, and it has kind of an odd sense of humor. But they used to have a live action show, Free XP Time. What? Okay. They used to have a live show, and I think, if I'm remembering right, they had one where it was a hospital. But it was a hospital that was servicing all the people who had been injured in video games and whatnot. And so, like, they had, like, this Amish family, and this guy said, like, "Give it to me straight, Doc." And then, like, the doctor explained to him, like, "I'm sorry, but you're an NPC." And then the farmer guy says, "Give it to me straight, Doc." "And your children have it. I'm so sorry." And then, like, the children, like, walk in and they're like, our father's a farmer in town. Our father's a farmer in town." And they just, like, keep saying it over and over again. It's great. I love that stuff. Alright, Bugcatcher Nick would like to battle. Bugcatcher Nick sent out Kakuna. Alright, so he was saying free XP for me, right? Is that what he meant? Because that's what I'm getting. At least I will say that at least the game developer is self-aware enough that they're telling me that they know that this is stupid. I hate these fights because it's just a waste of time. And if, like, for whatever reason you have, like, a high miss, move as, like, your just kind of basic move, this could take forever. Or, like, what if you run into a Pokemon and all you've got is a Kakuna, right? I mean, then it's just trading back and forth over and over again forever until one of you runs out of moves. Butterfree? Okay, that's a cool high-level Pokemon to suddenly come out of nowhere. This is not free XP time anymore. Oh, he's level 10. Oh, no. Oh, no. We might be in trouble now. Okay. Well, I'm at least a higher level. That's a good sign, right? Uh-oh. Okay, well, he's just slowing me down. If that's the only move that he does, then we're good. In which case, it's still free XP time. I like this trainer for farming reasons, but for fun and entertainment, it's not really great.
Give it to me straight, Doc.
I'm sorry, but you only have String Shot as a move. Alright, so that's done. What else you got? Anything that actually does any damage? That was a good amount of XP. I will say that was pretty cool. I learned a move. That's also pretty cool. I think it's a good move too, if I remember right. Yeah, let's switch over. We need to spread the level a little bit here. It's only been, let's get Mushi out and see if we can level him up. I'd like to see if I can get him in on the action a bit here. Oh, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Alright, I got Tackle. This is a good start, but this might take forever. I was really hoping that he had, like, a Poison Spore or whatever, poison thing. Something poison. Yeah, this is gonna take forever. Alright, you had your fun, Mushi. We're gonna swap out. Maybe Brutipede has something. Let's do a summary first, though. Poison Sting. Okay, so at the very least, he'll get poisoned, and then it'll start moving at a constant rate. All right, we're splitting it between you two. That's fine. Not a big deal. Oh, look at that! I got an anti buff move. I got a debuff. Poison it? No, dang. I don't know what the I know that there are people who are so into this that they know all the percentages for everything, and you know, everything they've broken it down into basically algebra. Like they know how to solve all these, you know, situations based on just the probabilities, right? It's a statistics course for them. I'm not that way. I was always kind of a more casual player. As you guys will see, I will not make optimal choices all the time. My basic philosophy is just hit them for damage. Just do damage as much as possible. And if I don't pick the right moves, it's because I don't know what the right move would be, right? So I'm not always going to make optimal choices. Mushi got to level 5. Excellent, excellent. Andy learned a cool move that might be useful later. And then Brutipede. He leveled up too. Awesome. Great. Things are looking good. Boy, my voice is very, very dry. Or, getting very scratchy. I'm losing my voice. Okay. That's it, right? So we just go up this way now? Is this the way out? Okay, it is. I want to make sure. No other way to go. Okay, let's go. And we're out. Okay. Oh. Alright. My least favorite part of every single Pokemon game is now done, I think. Hey, are you a Pokemon trainer? No. I want to help you. Take this. Moo Moo Milk. Please tell me you didn't get that from the Milkshake Swamp. I wouldn't trust it. It restores 100 HP if you give it to your Pokemon. Wow. Alright, so it's like a super duper whooper potion or something, right? So where are we on the world map now? I'm curious. I didn't actually pay attention where we were. Okay, so we're heading out to Ocean View City from Choco Town. And I'm guessing that once we go there and do stuff, we either have to double back and go this way, or we leave from here and somehow get over there. I don't know. I really don't know. We're on a little bit of a peninsula here, so there's not a lot of places to go. Forlorn Cape. Is there anything else around here? No? Okay. Well, we're at Ocean View Park. Don't know what it's all about, but we'll find out. No trainers here, right?
Did you come from the milkshake swamp? I hear it's really nasty in there.
No kidding, he's got the right attitude. That's it's really gross. It's a gross concept. Alright.
I want that item ball, but I need cut first.
Oh, I was thinking like item ball was an actual item, and I was like, what's an item ball? He's talking about that thing over there. Way off to the east. Right. No trainers, no trainers.
Strolling in the park is very calming. Don't you feel at ease around here?
No, I feel horrified. This is the most terrifying experience of my life, walking through this park. My Sentret was the first Pokemon I captured. I love it more than any other Pokemon. I wouldn't say that like in front of your other Pokemon, just gonna say. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I love spending time with my trainer. She's so friendly, and it's great to come to the park every now and then. I'm just gonna, whatever hits me. It's not gonna be consistent. It's not gonna be a voice most of the time, half the time. I'm gonna, like, give it about 50% effort. Because I really don't know if I like the idea of the Pokemon being able to talk. Because that just adds so much more to the moral quandaries of this universe. Alright. If you want to buy something, just talk to the man by the counter. Alright, this guy's by the counter. Sort of. You know, in the grand scheme of things. Repels, antidotes, they have everything here. Great. Everything I need, right? Welcome! How may I serve you? Pokeballs? Basically just nothing but Pokeballs, right? So just 17 of those will do. Yep, just 17 Pokeballs. I'll take them. I'll throw in a Premier Ball, too. Okay. I know what those are. I've seen them, but I don't know if they're any better than any other Pokeball. I actually don't know where they rank on things, because it goes like Pokeball, then Great Ball, then Ultra Ball, and then there's the Master Ball. And then I remember that Ruby had a whole bunch of weird Pokeballs, like the Net Ball and the Dive Ball and stuff like that. But I don't know where those ranked up on things. Like, I don't know where they fit on the the scale of good versus bad. Oh, look, a fence that I can go through a hole. Oh, look, a fence I can go through a hole. Great. That's something I can pick up. What's in here? What's this? What's this place? No, I'm leaving. Nope, that looks terrifying. We'll come back some other time. What's this guy got to say? Hey, see those holes in the fence? You can squirm through them to get up to the old abandoned power plant. All right, there's a power plant. Okay, interesting. Ocean View bed and breakfast. Well, I'm homeless. I just spent all of my money on Pokeballs. Might as well go to the bed and breakfast and see if I can mooch a free room.
Welcome to our bed and breakfast. Unfortunately, we're all booked. Get out of here. Don't come back unless you have money.
She knows. She knows. It's tough being a sailor. Boats aren't always comfortable, so I choose to stay at local hotels instead. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that, because some of the best sleep that I've ever had is on a boat. Just the rocking and waving of it, if it's like a nice calm ocean, it can be really cool, actually, to sleep on a boat. Let's see. What do we have here? Premier balls are just fancy Pokeballs. They aren't any better. Oh. Alright, well, then I'll save them for special occasions, then. We'll get, like, a whole bunch of them, and then, I don't know, use them at the Safari Zone or something. Whatever. We'll go to a place where there's cool Pokemon. Or maybe we'll save them all. For however many I get, we'll save them all for that special Professor... What was his name? Elm? No, that's from Ruby, I think. Professor... Tree... Professor Tree, Professor Willow. Professor Willow. He had like that special little area with all the little fenced off section. Maybe we'll save all that for the end, because I have a feeling that's going to be a really special place. I'm not going to be able to access it until the very end, right? Trash can! Nothing? Nothing in it? Okay. Where am I going? This is like Minecraft, like you just don't really know where you're going. I'm just in somebody's room now. There's a bed, there's a kitchen, there's a living room. No bathrooms. No bathrooms in this universe. Pokemon are easier to catch when they're asleep. Did you know that? Thanks for that random tidbit of advice. Is that like a common courtesy thing in this like culture? If like a trainer walks into your house and you know it's a trainer, you just... The nice thing to do, like the automatic pleasantry, is to just offer them advice. Hello, stranger in my house. Take this rock I found. It was randomly on the street. It's park ground. It's cool. Take this off my hands. Oh, thank you, game, for finally giving me something to work with. Wow. Alright, I will take your random rock and keep it. I have a large rock now. Would you like to name the newly obtained rock? Okay, so... What? No, I got an Onyx? Oh, that's cool. We are totally calling him... let's look for funny rock names. Hold on. I should know this because geology, but I just want to look for funny rock names. Really quick. I want to make this one count. Funny rock names. I'm gonna regret seeing some of these because they're usually fairly dirty. Yep, there they are. Okay, hold on. Oh, there's some good ones. Taco Night. There it is. Taco Night. It's not a rock though. Is that a rock or a mineral? Because it's a variety of rock. Okay. All right, Taco Night. We're calling him Taco Night. Oh, whoops, wrong buttons. Oh, I lost track of where I was on the Game Boy that I'm totally playing this on. Taco Night. Taco Night. Okay, it's Taco Night. All right, so she gave me a large rock and it was an Onyx. Excellent. This is the best day ever. Okay. Oh, he's level 12. Awesome. What do we got? So they always have these little like tidbits. He's a naughty rock. He's a naughty rock. Negates one-hit KO attacks. I guess that's cool. I don't know anything about stats, so, you know, maybe you can tell me if you think these stats are good. And, oh, yeah. Oh, I've totally forgot about this stuff. In Ruby version, and I don't know, maybe in this one too, I'm hoping, they have the Pokemon contests, which to me was the most hilarious thing ever, because you do these, like, really stupid moves, in order to, like, impress people, and I always thought that was hilarious, that, you were trying to impress people by doing, like, I don't know, like, Poison Fog and stuff like that. I don't know how you'd, impress people with that. Alright, what's this? What's this? That's a PC? Oh, man, they got these big touchscreens here now, I guess, huh? Someone's PC. I'm gonna withdraw a Pokemon? Can I deposit a Pokemon? Okay, I think until we get another Pokemon, we probably should just keep this team for now. Just because, you know, I want to give everybody their fair shot at a ride here. A ride with us. Alright, so let's move a Pokemon and see if there's anything in here. Sometimes they hide a Pokemon somewhere. Just for those of you that really go looking hard for Pokemon. Alright. Well, I was hoping. But, you know, it's okay. So, move items? Is that a thing I need to do? No. Okay. Usually, they have an item that's just hidden here. Item storage. Yeah. Yeah. There it is. Ah, there's always one. I don't know why that is. But they always have one potion on the computer that you can always withdraw, so that's what I was looking for. Alright, alright. You and your disliking of sleeping on boats. Let's, boy, my voice is really going. I forgot how rough this is, just doing, like, nightly streams, on my voice. I feel like I'm strengthening it up again. I totally had, like, a brain aneurysm just now. Jeez. Alright. Mary, Ted, isn't the ocean beautiful? Ted, not as beautiful as you, my dear. Oh, they're so happy together. I'm gonna almost guarantee that this guy named Ted is the developer, and this is a girl that he had a crush on. Or maybe the wife or girlfriend, I don't know. People like to insert themselves into games that they make. It's just a very common thing that I've seen. Boathouse. What's in the boathouse? Well, I'm enjoying the music so far. It's different. I don't think I've heard this one before. Seasickness is a common issue when sailing. A good tip is to always keep an eye on land. That's a real tip, actually. So when you're feeling seasick, if you are looking out to the horizon, what you're doing is you're trying to fool your brain into thinking that you aren't losing your balance, because when your body is sensing that imbalance, it wants you to stop moving because it thinks that you're moving, and it's all about, like, the balancing of fluids and stuff in your ears. But so the throwing up is actually a mechanism to try and get you to stop moving. And so if you look out at the horizon and you see that everything's stationary, that you're trying to trick your brain into thinking, I'm not moving, it's fine, everything's great. Now, whether or not that works, I don't know. And whether or not this is exactly what the mechanism is that I'm thinking of, again, I don't know. That's what I was always told, though. Alright, he's got like a little Game Boy there or something. Or tablet, computer, I don't know. I've always wanted to trade a Pokemon. Would you trade a Ninetales for my Poliwhirl? Yes. This is totally a Ninetales. Brutipede. Just play it cool, Brutipede. That isn't a Ninetales. Brutipede, come on, man. Ugh. You're no fun. Alright. Traveling by boat can be a wonderful adventure. I'm gonna spend this whole time trying to get rid of Brutipede, aren't I? Trying to figure out how to trade him away. Okay. Traveling by boat can be a wonderful adventure, but it can also be a little scary. So what do I actually do here? Is there a thing to do here? I'm a captain of the SS Undertow. That's a bad name for a boat. Boats almost always have some sort of pun associated with them, or they're really, like, strong sounding names, like Titanic or Olympic, you know, that sort of thing. So, if you want to sail in my ship, you'll need to purchase a ticket from the man to my right. My right, your left. Don't worry about that being confusing. Hello, young sailor. Here, you can sail the 7 seas. Wait, that's...
weird sentence with that comma there. Okay. Here, you can sail the 7 seas, and all you need is a ticket. I can give you a Serenity ticket for $500. Do you... Oh, excuse me. Do you want it? No. No. I don't think I can even afford it. How do I afford it? Do I have money? Nope. I need more money. I'm broke. Wait, hold on. What does he say if I try to buy it and I can't actually afford it? I'm just curious. Do you want it? Arg. Oh, he's a pirate. He's a pirate now. You just did it, man. That's it. You don't have enough cash. I can't give you a ticket. That's me trying to do a pirate voice. Yar. Oh, these guys look like they're happy. We're training to pulverize this gym. Why would you try to pulverize the gym? But that's not to assume this is a hard gym. What? Mian Fu could probably pummel Sparky's Jolteon with a single blow. Okay, Mian Fu. Here it's a Pokemon, so yep. Do I have to do this? Do I have to? Surely you like fighting types more than electric types, right? Fighting types are way stronger. All right, no, that's it. I'm bailing. I'm bailing. I'm out. All right, let's go to this other house. I'm not talking to the Pokemon. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. You can't make me do it. I love playing with Grandpappy's Mudkip. It's so sweet and cheerful. I just can't resist giving it a hug. You know that thing sleeps in mud, right? It's probably all slimy and gross too. I would not be giving that thing a hug. Sorry. Don't worry about it, Mudkip or Tiktaalik. Don't worry about it. I wasn't talking about you. All right. Hello, youngster. Training Pokemon can be one of the greatest joys in one's life. Treasure them. Great. Anything on the TV? Nope. Okay. In Ruby version, they had you actually watching the TVs in the game actually surprisingly often. They had like these little TV news reporter guys that would go around and, you know, report on things, I guess. What's your deal? Why are you blocking this? Oh, hello! I usually give advice to trainers challenging this gym, but the gym is closed right now. The leader said he heard a commotion in the old power plant. Okay, so I guess I know where I'm going. Let's see. Talk to all these people. What's with your bandana? I'm so nervous. I really hope she likes me. What are you doing? Scram! Finally, somebody who actually responds normally. Get out of my house! I've had a crush on this guy for years. I can't believe we're finally on a date. Well, good for you. Get out. Good for you. All right. Just talking to random people, getting to people's houses. Mommy always said to walk on the crosswalk so you don't get hit by a car. What do you mean there aren't any cars in this town? Why would there be roads if there weren't cars? Silly. Oh, I'm starting to like this game. I'm starting to like the writing. I love that it's self-aware. I hate trimming these trees, but my parents promised I could get a new video game if I did them right. Well, you missed a bit, like the whole thing. Just cut it all down. Cut down all the trees. Just all of them. Right now. Burn down everything. Nature. Gone. Alright, most people don't like cabbage, but it's not bad. It's terrible. Okay. Bye. Why hello! Would you like to stay for dinner? I'm making my very special cabbage casserole. No need to look so sick. Alright. You're reeling me back in, game. I was a little bit worried there for a while, but I'm thinking that you're starting to hit your stride. Alright, I think I've visited every house. I'm gonna make sure that I heal up here. Hello, welcome to the Poke Center. I want to tell you my life story, but what are you doing? You know, okay, fine, here. Just, I'll take care of your Pokemon, then you can get out of here. I hate my job. Alright. I wish I had an Eevee. I've heard that it can evolve into 7 different things. 7? I know 3 of those 7. Fire one, the lightning one, and the water one. Yep. I don't know the other. I feel like I'm
missing out on a lot of stuff here. I don't know what the other 4 would be. I'm not even at a passing grade. I'm at like 40% of known Pokemons of Eevee. I just want a normal Eevee. Okay, good for you. There was a whole episode in the original series of Pokemon about this kid who had these 3 really obnoxious brothers that were all trying to convince him to evolve his Eevee into one of their types, and he just wanted to keep his Eevee as an Eevee, which is good for him, you know, because you know, don't let people pressure you into doing things you don't want to do, especially something that you can't reverse, because for some reason, you know, evolution is a one-way street. So Ocean View City has a harbor, but it's not as big as the harbor in Sea Spray Town. Okay. Great. I needed to know that. Tell me something new, old man, please.
Sometimes I wish that I was younger, so I could travel the world. But I've lived a good life, so I don't need to be sad.
That was horribly depressing. Oh my god, these people are depressing sometimes. Alright. I know where I have to go. So I think what we'll do, because I've been at this, I think, for... How long? How long is the live stream? I actually can't check. Maybe it says on here. Oh yeah, we've been at it for over an hour. Yeah, I was kind of feeling the weariness of constantly talking for an hour. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring us right up to the edge here, and then we'll cut it off on a cliffhanger as I enter in. Dun dun dun! Ooh, spooky, scary. Okay, so I think that'll do for tonight. I have my work cut out for me for what the next thumbnail is going to be, but it's I'm enjoying this game a little bit more than I thought I would. I was actually a little bit worried with the first episode because of some of the writing and just kind of how crazy everything was. It was just like left and right. Everything was just going all over the place, and I feel like this is starting to take like a more normal Pokemon approach, and that gives me a little bit of hope for the story not being so crazy that it just makes the game unplayable and not fun. So, oh, I didn't do the update on the thumbnail. There's a little graphical error, we'll say, to the right side there. Anyway, so we'll pick this up another day, probably maybe not tomorrow, actually, maybe Tuesday. We'll pick it up again, and we'll continue our journey. So until then, everybody, I'll see you in the next adventure. Now that seems, I really don't like. I don't like that catchphrase, really. It's like, see you in the next adventure. Okay, it's kind of a weird one. I don't know. We'll work on something. Someone workshop a cool catchphrase for me. All right, talk to you guys later. Goodbye.